Hello guys, what is up? This is GalacticElliot bringing you guys back to the WBE Season number 2, week number 6 I believe it is now. We are 3-2 going against my man John AKA Pokemen, coach of the New Orleans Pelippers, and who is I believe also 3-2 if I recall correctly. I actually need to double check that. I'm pretty sure he is also 3-2 though. He is also 3-2, so it's a battle of 3-2s. Of course, though, this league is more so for fun than anything else. We're out here to have a good time. For me personally, I just want to have a good time, man, and I want to learn more about Pokemon. I want to, always, learn more things and become a better battler as far as things go, and just, have a good time. So yeah, that's what we're going to aim for. Our team this week is Mega Lopunny. We are bringing, for the first week ever, beautiful Alomola. We have ourselves a Bug-type Sylvanite, Klefki, Uxie, and Blacephalon. Those are the 6 that we are bringing this week. My man John has a pretty fierce team, headlining as Tracheon, Mamoswine, Roserade, Megaladios, Sylveon, Incineroar, Tentacruel, Escavalier, Rotom, Exploud, and Type Null, as well as the Dragonium Z Crystal that he drafted. So Dragonium Z really is only going to be used for I believe Megaladios, unless like Type Null gets Outrage or something like that. I don't really think anything else will really take advantage of that, and only Latios can use Dragonium Z. It can't even be the Mega, because obviously you can't have the Mega and the Stone. So yeah, the 6 that I predicted to bring will be Tracheon, Mamoswine, Roserade, Megaladios, Sylveon, and Incineroar, though he could always bring the Escavalier, he could always bring the Exploud, he can always bring the Tentacruel or the Type Null. I don't really see Rotom coming, but honestly, I'd be happy to not see Rotom, because Rotom is a annoying piece of crap that usually is a thorn in my behind. So yeah, but without further ado, let's have a good match, let's have a good time. Hope for now hacks, and yeah, sorry for this match being a day late or so, whenever we do end up uploading this. Me and John just couldn't really find the good time to schedule things. This life has been kind of crazy for the both of us, and yeah, he actually does bring the Tentacruel. He does bring the Incineroar like I thought he would as well. He does not bring the Roserade, so he instead of bringing Roserade, brings this Tentacruel. He doesn't bring Mamoswine, so the epic duo Tracheon and Mamoswine, he decides to only bring one of the 2, so that's interesting. Tracheon obviously is the more scary of the 2, though Mamoswine is very, very offensive and has that beautiful priority. So yeah, I can almost guarantee that Tracheon more than likely is Scarfed. I don't really see it being anything else, though that could be a bluff, obviously. But yeah, he brings the Tentacruel instead. That's interesting stuff. He brings the Rotom, brings the Escavalier as well. So yeah, I thought there may be like, there may be an opening for that, but he does not bring Exploud or Type Null. So yeah, Tracheon, Rotom, Megaladios does not bring the Sylveon either. So more of an offensive approach whenever it comes to the team. Very, very offensive team actually. Yeah, very, very, very offensive team. I've gone against John a few times in the past, and usually it's come down to, a crazy match, and typically he doesn't becoming the superior battler whenever it comes to us battling, but it usually is a close battle though, so we'll see who ends up winning. As far as things go though, I more than likely see the Terrakion leading, honestly. I can see the Terrakion leading, or I can see the actually I see Incineroar leading, honestly. So I'm gonna go ahead and lead off with my Uxie. I wasn't able to get all 5 or all 6 of my Pokemon in. My bad. I wasn't able to get all 6 Pokemon. So I'm gonna go ahead and DM John that and just get my 6 in. Sorry, I ran out of time. That's like the first time that's ever happened to me. I honestly didn't know what I wanted to lead off with. That was a little tough, but I'm gonna cut back in and obviously have the same exact lead as before. He leads off with Spoopy G, which is gonna be the Rotom. So I thought it was either gonna be Rotom or Incineroar, but I'm just gonna click run, and John's gonna win this match 3-0. Kappa, not really. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get all 6 of my Pokemon in. That was completely on me. Okay, guys, so we are back. Sorry about that. It's literally, like I said before, never happened. It's never happened to me before, like where we don't have time on the select screen, but yeah, as far as things go, this is a really tough lead. If he scarfs me over here, that's a bit unfortunate. Or he could just straight up go for the Shadow Ball, and yeah, honestly, this is a really tough scenario because I don't have a lot of Pokemon that really want to be tricked, honestly, unfortunately. As far as things go, I don't think my Sylvanite can actually be tricked. I've never really tested that before, but I just feel like that may be the case. as far as things go, if he tricks my Sylvally, that should be an okay scenario. The problem is that I don't really touch him hard at all with the moves that I have on my Sylvally. So, yeah, I mean, I can always just kind of go in and scout him out if anything else, but that's what I'm probably just going to end up doing, just kind of go on my Sylvally and see what he wants to do. If he Volt Switches, then at least he gets initiative, but at the very least, I soak the hit, and yeah. He goes for the Toxic, okay. That's not the most ideal thing ever, but that's, at the end of the day, it's not the worst thing ever. So, I don't think he's choiced in any way, which is kind of a sign of relief. It kind of does suck that we are, oh no. Oh, never mind. I thought I misgened something. I thought I misgened something, but we're good. I'm just gonna go straight for the parting shot though. See what he wants to do. Actually, man, I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably shouldn't have done that because of the Terrakion. Unless Terrakion doesn't get a boost from parting shot, because I'm thinking maybe Justified may bring. I don't think he does. I actually don't know if parting shot raises his attack or not. Because he's gonna go +1 if that's the case. I actually don't know how. I actually have no idea how that works. I never tried that before. I never tried using parting shot on a Justify Pokemon before. But I guess we'll see what he does. Kind of scary situation over here, but he will outspeed me more than likely if he stays in over here and goes for like a Thunderbolt / Shadow Ball. So at the very least, I get like a slow parting shot out. He's gonna go for the Volt Switch, so I get the last bit of priority over here, and that does a decent amount of damage. We don't see any Life Orb. I'm thinking that thing may be sashed, possibly. I kind of do wish I just stayed in and gone for like Stealth Rock or Knockoff or something. But at the very least, we have some information on this Rotom now. We know it's not choice in any way, and we know it has Toxic. So that's at the very least nice to know, but he obviously has the upper hand against me right now. He knows that we're Bug type because we brought this thing in, so now he knows. On the select screen, you actually can't tell what kind of Sylvally the opponent brings, funnily enough. I just really hope he doesn't go into Terrakion, because if that thing goes +1 over here, that's really scary. That's really, really scary if it goes +1. But we're gonna see what he wants to do. If he goes out into his Terrakion and he ends up going +1, my designated switcher will more than likely have to be our Alomomola. He actually ends up going into his Incineroar over here, so perfect switch. We're going to actually end up just bringing out his attack and special attack, which is super nice. And get a free switch into whatever we want, which is really, really nice. And he doesn't end up intimidating anything, which is super nice too. I think regardless of the fact that my best switcher more than likely is to just go out into my Alomomola. I think Alomomola just be my best switching in general over here, as I don't think he can really do too much against me other than like Toxic if this thing has Toxic. I do have the Sulk Toxic set on this Alomomola over here, which is really nice. Yeah, he can't touch me at all. And overall, I mean, there's nothing else to switch in, so I'm just gonna go into my Alomomola over here and kind of just try to get that initiative going. Go into Palindrome with the billion HP. The billion HP. And I'm just going to go straight for a Sulk over here. His switcher more than likely would have to be Tentacruel and Tentacruel or Escavalier. And they can both be Toxic after Sulk. And they both lose their stab anyways. Well, I mean, Tentacruel loses his poison stab, I should say. Because he's still water. But at the very least, I can Toxic him afterwards. Which is a really nice trade-off in my opinion. He may think we're either going to go for like a Wish or go for like, you know, straight up Scald. If he ends up staying in, that's like not really the worst case scenario, but I think he's just going to U-turn out if he has the U-turn, which I'm sure he probably has the U-turn. I'm sure he's probably like an AV set with U-turn, because Incineroar is a really nice Pokemon ever since he got Intimidated. Even without the Intimidated, it was still really good. But he doesn't have the U-turn. He's actually just going to straight up switch out. He's going to go to Geico Jake, which is going to be the Tentacruel. So we're going to go ahead and soak the Tentacruel. And at this point, I can go straight for a Toxic. He probably... Ooh, Black Sludge. So since we got... Yo, that's so cool. So since we got rid of his Poison, he actually loses HP from Black Sludge. That's actually awesome. Obviously, it's not permanently, because he can just switch out and get it. But Very interesting, though. I'm going to go for the Toxic over here. If he switches out, that's fine. He's actually going to go for the T-Spikes. So we have Defog in our Sylvali, so that's at least nice. Oh my god, why do we have to miss? Why do we have to miss the Toxic? God damn. I think regardless, I still go for the Toxic, though. Regardless, I still go for Toxic. I mean, nothing else to really go for. I don't think he has any way to get rid of... I don't think he has any sort of Cleric. So, that's nice. Yeah, he's kind of in a pickle where he switches into... He has to kind of switch into Escavalier, which... Escavalier does not want to be Scalp Burned. Does not want to be Scalp Burned for shit. He's going to go with the Spoopy G, which is going to be the Rotom again. Okay. Wow. 2 Toxic misses in a row. This is just... This is wonderful, isn't it? This is wonderful. Two 90% misses in a row. That's just great. This is just dandy, isn't it? That really just sucks, because I know Rotom isn't the prime Pokemon of Toxic, but I'd at least want to land one of them. I can always go into my Clefairy over here. Kind of sucks that he didn't bring his Roserade, because Clefairy was going to be the answer to Roserade every single time. That's fine. Oh, man. Why? Why did he have to bring this thing anyways? Why did he have to bring Rotom? Damn, he's gonna go for the Volt Switch more than likely, and I kind of just have to go into my Clefairy over here. It's just like, I kind of have to. If he goes for the Toxic, then so be it. Like, that's a perfect play over here. He's just gonna go for the Shadow Ball. So milligram play, it's gonna do a decent amount of damage. And we have no way to get that HP back because we're running safety goggles this week. So, a bit unfortunate. I don't know what the best play over here is, if I'm being honest. I think my best play is to just... I'm just going to go for the Draining Kiss over here and see what he wants to do. He's going to go for the T-Wave. So his plan is to kind of just... status our team. I don't really see the reason behind it, but... Fair enough. I'm just gonna go for the Toxic over here. And because we have Prankster, it's gonna go first. So if he goes for the Volt Switch, that's actually kind of nice for us. We at least land this Toxic. So I need to bring Wide Lens Alomomola in the future. That's what this is basically telling me. I got to bring Wide Lens Alomomola. He's just gonna go for the Volt Switch now here though. So at least we did the Draining Kiss, so we got some HP back. But now he has full reign to go into whatever he wants. He's gonna go to Geico Jake, which is gonna be the Tentacruel again. Get some Black Sludge recovery back. And unfortunately, this Tentacruel really just absolutely walls like Klefki. Well, actually, no. How much damage does Psyshock do to this thing? I don't think we get absolutely walled, but I doubt Psyshock really does a lot either. It does an okay amount of damage. Honestly speaking, I think that I'm fine to just kind of stay in and go for a Psyshock over here. That's what I'm gonna do. He's probably just gonna go for Scald. Yeah, he's just gonna go for Scald. This shouldn't do too much damage. If we go for the Psyshock, this is gonna do some okay damage. Yeah, that does a lot of damage actually. That does a lot of damage. And over here, I'm actually just going to go for a layer of spikes. Because I don't think he really wants to let go of his Tentacruel this early on. I think he thought that we just get he just completely walls us whenever he really doesn't. Because that Slash Strike was actually for Roserade. So, but it works just as well for Tentacruel because Tentacruel typically does wall us. So over here, I'm just gonna go for a layer of spikes and see what he wants to do. I don't think he wants to stay in though. I think he wants to switch out. And we know this thing is Black Sludge, Toxic Spikes, and Scald. Yeah, he's just gonna withdraw. We're gonna go for a layer of spikes. He's probably gonna go to Frosted Flake. That's the Incineroar. Okay, he's gonna intimidate us. Hopefully we get spikes up. We got fully parried, of course. Oh boy. We can't just get one layer of spikes up. Come on. I'm gonna go into my... I kind of just have to go out into my Alamamola again, as he's probably just gonna go for the U-turn unless he really doesn't have it, which I think he probably does, but he may not have used it last time. I don't know why. He goes for the Flare Blitz, so he goes straight up for the Oko, in case he thinks we're gonna try toxicking him or something. So we're gonna get some intel on this Incineroar over here. We don't see any Life Orb. We just see... Yeah, okay. So we see that he has Flare Blitz. I mean, that's kind of obvious, though. He's probably just going to go out into his Rotom over here. I think Rotom is kind of the obvious switch in. Rotom just all the time has a good matchup against me. I don't know why. It's one of the most annoying Pokemon in the world. But I think regardless, I just have to go for the Scald. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Scald over here. I think that Rotom is one of his more expendable Pokemon. I don't think it's really meant to do like anything crazy other than like, you know, other than just kind of halt a lot of my Pokemon, like status Pokemon, and just kind of like pivot around. Okay, so he does have the U-turn. Okay, so last time he just didn't go for it. I guess because he thought it didn't matter because we got Regenerator. So Flare Blitz U-turn. Probably AV, I'd imagine. He's ending up the Spoopy G, which is gonna be the Rotom, like I thought he would go into. And we get, some damage off. We're not really meant to do a lot of damage, anyways. Okay. Fast-paced match. I know this game has been really, really intense. Half our team is already, like, statused. Oh, boy. He's probably just going to go for the Volt Switch. I mean, I know he's going to go for the Volt Switch, but I have to go into my Chimera and try to defog. I have to try to defog at the very least, especially since I didn't get my layer of Spike up, which would have been nice just for some of these switch-ins. But he's just gonna go for the Volt Switch, and he's probably just gonna go to his Terrakion over here and try to kind of just trap me. He knows we're not Scarfed, and he can kind of just get a free kill. If he goes into Terrakion over here, then that's good play. That's a good play on his part. He probably thinks that we don't have the defog, or he probably thinks that this is our defogger, which it is. I don't like how this match is going so far. I really don't. Just unfortunate events are happening, obviously. I am Power Up Punch Last Resort Mega Lopunny, by the way. So, pretty nice tactics overall. I don't know how well it will do against Incineroar, though. He's gonna go to the OG, yeah, so he's just gonna trap us, basically. He's basically just gonna say, hey, you ain't going anywhere. In case he tries to be snarky and goes for like a Swords Dance, I am just gonna go for the Iron Head. I think he's Scarfed, though. I'm pretty sure he's Scarfed. He's gonna go for the Rock Slide. He does land it. It'd be nice if you missed it, but it's fine. Because I always miss by 90%, man. Those 2 toxic misses. Especially on Tentacle would have been so nice. We don't see any Life Orb. He's probably Scarfed. He is Scarfed. Yeah, I think our best play is to... more than likely go into our Yuxi, honestly. Because then he's forced to switch out. And I can go for Stealth Rock. It's probably my best play. That's what I'm gonna do. Because he's just giving me this opportunity. I am Tangaberry Yuxi, which is nice. I kind of just want to go straight for the Psyshock though and kill something off, like if he goes into his Rotom. Because Rotom is gonna be really, really annoying. But I think his designated switch will probably be Incineroar. I don't think Rotom's a switch in at all. So I'm just going to go for the Stealth Rock over here. I think Incineroar is always a switch in. Yeah, okay. Good play. Good play. Now, unless he's Scarf, we always do outspeed him, which is nice. But if he is Scarf, then he will outspeed us. And probably do a lot of damage. I feel like I would be a lot more, I feel a lot more safer now if we were, Colbur Berry. In case you were to go for like the Darkest Layer or something. But unfortunately we are, Tangaberry instead. So, a bit unfortunate. A bit unfortunate. We are able to take a Darkest Layer though. I'm gonna go for the U-turn. I need to know if he's Scarfed or not. I really do need to know that. I think he is Scarfed, but I'm just gonna U-turn anyways. He's not Scarfed, okay. Nice to know. That's gonna do absolutely negative damage, because we just got intimidated, but still. Damn. Negative damage. That was negligible damage. And now I just go into my Alamamola. That's our switch in all the time. That is our switch in every single time. He's going for the Darkest Lariat. So he's Flare Blow 2 turn Darkest Lariat. It's gonna do some okay damage. That does, oh, it's a crit. I think that, like, oh man, that with the Toxic kills us. That's so unfortunate. He has to go for the Darkest Lariat again, though. I don't think he goes for Flare Blitz. And if he does, then good play. Like, I can't really do much around that. I really can't. If he goes for the Flare Blitz, then my Lopunny just ends up getting destroyed. But I don't think he risks that. I really don't. I gotta go into my Lopunny over here, I think. It's really, really risky, but I think it's just maybe my best play. I don't think he has any reason to play any... Like, I don't think he has any reason to play risky over here. He either goes for U-turn or goes for Darkest Lariat. Unfortunately, we aren't... Damn, that's actually gonna do a lot of damage still. Because we're not Mega'd yet. Fuck, dude. He's just gonna go for U-turn. I was pretty fortunate over there. But now he goes into his Mega Latios. And we take poison damage and Darkest Lariat damage. So... Overall, still sucks. I think my best thing that could have happened over there was for him to go for the Darkest Lariat, actually. Although with that damage, I don't know. Oh man, that sucks so badly. Please go into like a Rotom for no reason. We at least have Rock Stuff now, which is nice. And we can possibly get a layer of Spike Up later on, because Prankster Klefki. This is just such a like shitty position to be in. He goes into Delio, it's going to be Megaladios. No, it's a Scavalier. Okay. What will Escavalier do? Whether I, like, even if I stay in, we're not doing shit. Because I'm Power Punch last resort. He's gonna have to go for a Mega Horn, I think. Or he may predict us and try to go for a drill run. Predicting us to go into our Blacephalon. I have to go out into my Alamamolo over here. I have to. And I do outspeed him, like, naturally, so he will probably be scared of the Scald. But we're taking so much damage, it's just not even funny right now. He goes for the drill run. It's not going to do a lot. It's not stab or anything. It's a crit again! What is going on, man? This combined with my P4G match is crazy. 2 crits, two toxic misses. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go for the soak over here. I don't think he risks staying in against Skullburn. Yeah, he's gonna switch out. He's gonna go into his Tentacruel. Yep. So we soak him again. And I go for the Toxic on this turn. Actually, do I even have to go for Toxic? I don't think I even have to. I think I may just have to switch out. But what is he bringing against me right now? He goes into Rotom. He goes into Rotom. I think I just Scald over here, honestly. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna Scald. Well, then again, he has to stay in at the. Yeah, he definitely has to stay in because he lives. I don't think he. No, he does live after Stealth Rock, so he may preserve this. Man, this is actually really tough because he may kill me over here with Sludge Wave plus Poison. I probably should have switched out, but yeah. Or maybe I could have. Dude, I should have Healing Wished actually. I should have Healing Wished. Because I do have Healing Wish on this thing, but I think it's too early to sack my Alamamola off. Okay. Yo, we got the crit, let's go! That totally mattered. Honestly, I would have preferred him not to die over there so I can get a Healing Wish off. Alamamola... Actually, no, Tentacle killed himself. Tentacle kills itself to Black Sludge. You don't hear that every day. So Tentacle dies. Not technically, I wouldn't say that's Alamamo's kill at all. Okay. He probably just Volt Switches over here. I'm gonna go into my Uxie. I kind of have to. I need to keep my Alamamola like around. And in a future state, I do have to just Healing Wish into my Mega Lopunny to get it back in HP. But with the combination of Scarf Terrakion and Incineroar around, I don't think I really can get my... I don't think I can really get my Mega Lopunny like into a good position. Escavalier really fucks my last resort effort away, and you know, obviously Incineroar with Intimidate really, you know, defies my power of punches. Terrakion, you know, yeah, it's just unfortunate. He's gonna go for the Shadow Ball, so yeah, I kind of had to do that. And that is gonna be a 2-hit KO. Which really sucks. No, he's a freaking berry! Oh my god. He's like Agave Berry or whatever, yeah. Fuck, dude. Way to play me. Way to play me. I should have just switched on to my clef key. Fuck, dude. I should have just switched into clef key, man. Okay, I actually do have to take this slowly, though. I need to know how much damage that did. And to know if he's modest or not. Modest Rotom. Because that did a lot of damage. No, that did timid damage. That did timid damage for sure. Does Klefki take it from this amount of health? Shadow Ball. Klefki has 64 HP. 39%. Yeah, we take it. Yeah, we should be able to take this. Should is the keyword. So now I can get a layer of Spike up and semi-hazard stack him, I would say. We semi-hazard stack him. I could have had more than one layer of Spike up. Although he does have Rapid Spin more than likely. But if he had Rapid Spin, he would have used it against my Malamola. He wouldn't have gone for Scald over there. I don't think he would have gone for Scald. I'm just going to go for Spike. Please don't get paralyzed. Thank you. Jesus Christ. So at least now if he goes for the kill, he stays there. He's actually just going to Volt Switch. Okay. I don't think we win this, guys. I'm not in a good position whatsoever. Unfortunately. If he brings in Incineroar at the very least, I don't get intimidated by anything I bring in. Blacephalon just... It doesn't really do much against his team. It's a good revenge killer to Rotom, but... You know, now that Rotom's dead, it's like... Yeah, I mean, now that Rotom Volt Switch, I should say. Like, you know, yeah. At least we have Spike and Stealth Rock up, though. Against a team that is pivoty. Very, very pivoty. This team is very, very, very pivoty. Now, does he go Track or does he go Mega Latios? I'm going to say this Tracheon is Choice Scarfed. Because it's not going to be Z move. And the way that he didn't use another move after using Rock Slide really led me to believe he's Scarfed. Unless he's bluffing it very well. He did bring Agluav Berry, so he's not afraid of going out of the realm of ability or like of items and whatnot. He's not afraid to switch it up and be a little bit unpredictable. I know that much of John. I've battled John a decent amount of times to know about how unpredictable he can be. He's a very good battler. He's very smart. Air Force, that's going to be the Mega Latios. Okay. The Scream Scarf. But I think I kind of have to go into my... I have to go out into my Blacephalon. It's Scream Scarfed. But I think I may have to. No matter what, kill this thing with a Shadow Ball. No matter what. If we're modest, which we are. And he took Rocks damage, so yeah. I think he's going to more than likely just sack up his Rotom after that. This is a really tough situation. This is so tough. He more than likely just switches... Does he really sack up Rotom for no reason, though? That's the question. Does Rotom after Rocks and Poison die anyways? I think he does. I go into Blacephalon over here. And I think my play is to... I can't see how much HP Rotom has. I think my best play is to double out into my... Halamamola. I think that's my best play. I'm going to double out into Aloe. So now he knows that we're Scarf because we switched out first. Unless he doesn't switch out at all and he's crazy madman. Okay, he switches out. So we made the double. He goes into his Incineroar. Good play. Good play. Good play. And he takes a ton of damage. I think over here he has to I really hope there's no way he's not scarfed. Or not scarfed, AV, I should say. There's no way he's not AV. If he's not AV, though, in a perfect world, Scald still doesn't kill. Scald. Yo, Alarm Wall is so weak, it's crazy. How much do you do to Yuxi? You just kill him? Yeah, you just kill Yuxi. I think I sulk over here regardless. He's not doing a lot of damage to me anyways. I'm sulking. U-turn. U-turn. That'd be great if you U-turned. Fake out. Wow. Yeah, fake out is your last move. Well played. Well played, my man. Now that with poison may kill me. And I haven't mega'd. Wow, dude, yeah, him having fake as his last move is actually really clutch. I think I just go for the Healing Wish over here. Power Up Punch may not even kill from this range. But he won't stay in regardless, I don't think. I think that's a very silly move to do. I'm Healing Wishing. I have to. I'm running out of options. I have to Healing Wish. He's in there for the Dark Slayer, we should be able to live, unless he crits, which he probably will. But if he doesn't, that's great. Perfect. The Healing Wish. So bringing Lopunny at full HP. He's just going to get poisoned. He's just going to get poisoned, which I think will still bring down my HP by a little bit. But this is my best play. It's just very risky. His best switch in would have to be to Mega Latios, to which point I Power Up Punch and then go for Last Resort right after. Okay, so we don't even take the poison damage. That's very nice. And I just go for the Power Up Punch this turn. I hope he switches out. Unless he really wants to sack this thing up, which he doesn't. He goes into those Mega Latios. Deli. That is the Escav. Good play, man. Rocky Helmet. Taking notes from Chase's Crobat, huh? Nah, I'm just kidding. +1 power up, or +1 Last Resort against a Escavalier. That may just kill him. On +1. Yeah, that kills. Die. That should just kill him. Yeah. But I take a lot of damage in the process. Mega Lopunny kills Escavalier. And now he just goes into Tarak. Yep. The OG? Yep. And I'm pretty sure Scarf Terrakion. Scarf Terrakion outspeeds my Scarf plus Ephelon by 1 speed point. So, I have to go for the Power Up Punch over here and just pretend like he's not Scarf, which he is. And I basically just lose, because I have to keep Yuxi alive, and Yuxi, after he switches out a few times, can just bring this thing back in, and Yuxi's not going to be able to survive. So, yeah, just going to go for the Power Punch, and we hope he's not Scarfed. But he is. Yep. I'm not salty, it's just unfortunate. That's all. It's just unfortunate. There's still a chance to win, but it's very slim at this point. You're going to Yuxi. He definitely switches out. He goes down to his Rotom. I go for Psyshock over here. In case he like stays in for whatever reason. But my best play would have probably just been to... No, I can't let Blacephalon just die straight up to Terrakion. That's the thing. I can't let that thing just die outright. He brings in this thing. I was really thinking he'd bring in his... Man, I should have gone for the U-turn. I was really thinking he'd bring in Rotom. I thought he would just sack that thing straight up. But I guess he didn't. Yeah, Rotom's still alive. Wow, I was really thinking he would just sack that thing off. I should have just gone for the U-turn. God fucking damn it, dude. Good play on John's end, but I just thought that he would just sack off his Rotom. I thought that Rotom just is the weakest link at this point. If he has Shadow Ball, we die. If he has Dragon Pulse, he probably die too. If he has D-Dance, we also die. Does Shadow Ball from this thing Oko Blacephalon is the question. Oh, like Draco kills me. Jesus. Yeah, I think I just lose over here regardless. I'm just gonna go for the U-turn. Like, you know, it's just unfortunate that I got crit twice and like paralyzed one turn, missed 2 Toxics. It doesn't make the hugest difference ever, but it still makes a difference. It still makes a difference. And this is gonna do nothing. That actually does a lot of damage. It's a crit. Doesn't matter. D-Dance cleans me up. D-Dance absolutely cleans me up. And you can just go for Outrage if he has it. Yeah, GG to John, man. Just, you know, unfortunate, but he played well, and he, you know, if I had a U-turn on that turn and gotten straight into my Blacephalon, this game could have gone a little bit more differently, because then he has to bring in Terrakion a little earlier. But I think I still end up losing in the same fate. Because of Rotom, actually. I think Rotom ends up, I think Rotom still ends up winning in the game. unless he dies to rocks and poison. But if he brings it in for free, then he doesn't die. Yeah, I just go for the Shabo over here. Yeah, he's gonna outspeed me because he's D-Dance. And I mean, I could have switched back into my Yuxi over there, but it doesn't really matter because he has a move to kill me anyways. That'd be prolonging the inevitable. It probably would have been the best sure way to try to win, but yeah, if I had gone for like a knockoff then into U-turn, that would be a decent play on my part. But I don't think it matters. I think he just kills me anyways with Dragon Claw. He actually doesn't. Wow. Had I just gone for like knockoff into U-turn, then I actually could have killed this thing off and probably could have still had a chance. Well, not really. Actually, no, I would have still lost anyways. I still would have lost anyways. It doesn't matter. Because the way to win is to take a hit up from Terrakion. UC kills Megaladios. Doesn't matter. Yeah, regardless, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter at all. If I had U-turned initially on the turn that Latios came in, that'd be a different story. But because he wasn't even Mega, so U-turn would have done a lot of damage. Not as much as that crit did, obviously, but still. It would have actually probably done it just as much as that crit did because of the defense boost. At this point, it goes with anything. Like, he could bring in Tarak and just kill me. I don't know what he's looking up right now. He's just going to bring in Tarak and kill me. He's probably thinking, like, in what dimension does this thing outspeed me? No dimensions, John. You win, and GG, man, and, unfortunate loss, but, hey, I mean, not much can be done, man. He played a certain way, and, you know, I got a bit unlucky in certain other ways. We shot the Tango Berry, at least. We show off the Tango Berry. If only we lived like, if only we lived with like 1 HP. But even that, I don't think Sasha would have killed anyways. GG to John though. Hey man, it's all good. We try our best to get around that, but it's all good, man. If we had Toxic that Tentacruel a little bit earlier on, that would have probably been like pretty nice, honestly. But I don't think it would have made too much of a big difference. Had we got an extra layer of spikes, that could have made a big difference. Like, a lot of things could have gone into this game that could have been a lot more different had I not missed, had not got paralyzed, had not, like, a lot of things happened overall. But, hey, not much can really be done. And also, like, I would not have really wasted that extra turn of Toxic against Rotom. So, yeah, I mean, hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. We'll catch him next time. We're 3-3 now with 6 differential, so very good differential. You guys will know what my differential is whenever you see like an extra minus sign. If there's an extra minus sign over there, like let me show you guys how it would look like, because I got this question asked every here and there. So this is 9 differential. If it had an extra one like over here, it'd be -9. But it's just 6 right now. We're 3-3 with a 6 differential, and hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. We played the game, and John played the game. We play in the same game, and this is the way that things roll and go, man. Some unlucky scenarios happened. You sometimes miss 2 90% accurate moves. It would have been nice if you missed that rock slide earlier on, because I would have been able to kill him, I believe. Because actually, I don't think I would have been able to kill him, but I would have been able to do a lot of damage. But hey, man, there's no use asking for, you know, hacks for hacks, really. But it'd just be nice if the game gave me some love as well. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't worry and be happy, as my man the Fortune Gamer once said. And this shirt was made by the Fortune Gamer, of course. And yeah, if you guys, speaking of merch, still are interested in getting an SL Cubchoo plushie, they are in limited time stock. If you guys are interested, of course, all links Cubchoo-wise are in the description down below. Jerseys and all that kind of stuff are also down there. So if you guys are interested, hey, let me know, man. Let me know if you end up buying one for whatever reason. Let me know on Twitter, man. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Keep being amazing. Thank you guys for always supporting me and having my back. I'll catch you guys later on, though. Peace out.